This is the KRUI News at Noon, brought to you in part by the Daily Iowan. This is KRUI, Iowa City.
It is noon in Iowa City, the temperature is 26 degrees, and for KRUI, this is the latest news with Kevin Chardello and Selena Carr. Here are the headlines for this Thursday morning. More students are drinking, Derek Jeter is done, and the East Coast gets slammed. Did you drink last night? Well, you're not alone. A University of Iowa survey suggests that 58.7% of students engaged in high-risk drinking over the past 2 weeks. This percentage is 27 points higher than the national average. The university is trying to get rid of the number one party school image by working towards an updated alcohol harm reduction plan. The plan would work to decrease the amount of students drinking by finding evidence-based alcohol harm reduction strategies by the year 2016. Congratulations, you've been accepted to MIT. Not so fast. The school is apologizing for a mass email that was sent to a number of hopeful applicants. It was intended to be for students that were already enrolled at MIT. The financial aid email concluded with the words, "You are on this list because you are admitted to MIT." Admissions counselor Chris Peterson says that it crushes him that he may have caused some unintentional disappointment.
The big media provider Comcast has made a $45 billion deal to buy Time Warner Cable. The deal would merge the two giant companies together, and the duo would become the country's top provider for television channels and internet services. The deal is still awaiting approval from the government, but it's expected that the Time Warner Cable shares will be valued at $158 each. A Sochi Olympic worker has been struck today by a four-running bobsled. The accident took place near the finish line before a two-man bobsled training at the Sankey Sliding Center. The worker was taken away in an ambulance, and the training was delayed. The worker has not been identified, but it is reported he is suffering from multiple injuries, including broken legs. A similar incident happened 8 years ago when a U.S. skeleton racer was struck by a bobsled.
Pass the puck to the U.S. hockey team. They are gunning for gold this time around. The U.S. won their preliminary round versus Slovakia in dominating fashion, 7-1. It was a balanced attack for the Americans as 6 different players combined to score the 7 goals, with Paul Stastny leading the way with a pair. Team USA will play Russia on Saturday at 7:30 a.m. Make way for another retired jersey in Monument Park at Yankee Stadium. Shortstop Derek Jeter announced that this upcoming season will in fact be his last. Jeter is a 5-time world champion and has 3,316 career hits, good for 9th all-time. Jeter has been a fixture at the shortstop position in the Bronx since 1996, when he was awarded the AL Rookie of the Year. You can chalk Jeter up as a lock for the Hall of Fame when he is eligible in 2020.
When you're hungry at the Coral Ridge Mall, most times you find yourself looking for food, not a prostitute. Well, allegedly, a 37-year-old Fairfax man did just that. On January 31st, Philip Quillos created a Craigslist ad seeking a dancer at the Riverside Casino. Instead, he made arrangements to meet at the Coralville Mall with someone he thought was a dancer. The two were to exchange cash and gift cards for sexual favors. However, the dancer ended up being a DCI agent. Wednesday morning, Quillos was arrested after he met the agent in the food court bathroom. He is charged with 1 count for prostitution, which is an aggravated misdemeanor. In Iowa, pimps who traffic underage prostitutes may see increased penalties. On Wednesday, Iowa House committees approved a bill that would enforce higher penalties for pimps and allow underage prostitutes to be referred to social services rather than undergoing criminal prosecution.
This continues to be one of the most brutal winters on record, and there is no end in sight. Baltimore residents woke up to 15 inches of snow this morning, and surrounding cities such as Boston have roads that are completely glazed over with ice, forcing residents to stay at home. As of Thursday morning, more than 5,500 flights have been canceled nationwide. With Valentine's Day quickly approaching, it seems as if some orders might be delayed. Let's just say as of now we are lucky to be in the Midwest and not on the East Coast. The temperature is 26 degrees, and for KRUI News, I am Kevin Chardello with Selena Carr.